Hello, this is Shanoa, and this is my update video of after I went and saw the specialist in California about mold illness and Lyme disease. Been trying to make this video for a really long time, and even right now I just feel really nervous, and it's hard to talk about it, but I really feel like it should be out there, and that's the reason that I'm making these videos, because awareness is so important. I could have spent a lot less time being ill if I had a doctor that had knowledge, or a friend, or a family member, or a group, or, seeing these videos on Facebook and YouTube, and, just having it be a real thing out there instead of, sounding like a bunch of crap. Pardon my French. So here I am at the park in my car. It's a gorgeous day. I did get out of my car, and I thought that I would make the video outside, but I just got so exhausted, just exhausted just from walking a short distance and sitting down. And even now I feel like I could definitely take a nap, and had to kind of just force myself to, get back to the car. And my heart rate is 105, which is just uncomfortable, really. But it's better than 120. So now I'm in my car, and I'm supposed to tell you what happened at the doctor's. So what happened at the doctor's is he let me know that I have 2 positive tests for Lyme disease, and different levels of, things they tested for in my blood, indicate other things like mold illness, and being so serious that when I took the medicine for the mold illness, I had what they call a Herxheimer reaction, and your body just can't tolerate it. So it was kind of different news than I'd anticipated, because of some of my blood work, the inflammation in my body. For a normal, healthy human being, it's from 0 to 2,800. And then most Lyme patients are 10,000 and below. And then I, personally, am 19,484. So I'm unable to be treated for Lyme disease until I can be treated for mold illness, which so far my body was unable to tolerate. So the plan that we came up with was to just do it really, really gradually, see if my body can handle the medication, and, if not, there's other options, which is, taking steps down, and definitely not being exposed to any mold anywhere. So I have not started taking my new dose yet, because I still have my car, which I need to clean and sell, because he said I could probably clean it and keep it, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take, knowing now what I know, that if I'm exposed for 10 to 15 minutes, I could be at square one all over again. And the journey on its own, if I stay completely out of all buildings, movie theaters, restaurants, grocery stores, I'm really even going to friend's house, because it could be a minuscule amount of mold. Maybe it's started. Maybe it's something that was, taken care of, but not fully. It might not be hurting them, but for me, it would extremely, and I would start at square one again. And so he's thinking it'll take somewhere around 6 months to a year to treat the mold, and then we can start to talk about treating the Lyme. And I was diagnosed with chronic inflammatory response syndrome because of my extreme inflammation. And I have very, very little oxygen in my tissues, I found out. I also found out genetically that I'm susceptible to Lyme on its own. So that means if you come in contact with it, you're more likely to get sicker from it, I guess, to put it in really basic terms. And I'm also multi-susceptible to Lyme and mold. So I got, I guess, the perfect combination of genes, if I were to come across those things, which I did, to become very ill from it. So he did say that, you know, some of my symptoms should improve, but probably not things like my fatigue, and just, I mean, the chronic pain in general. And just a lot of information, a lot of new things. Basically just, you know, my entire life has changed forever now. You know, even if it is 5 to, 10 years of recovery for the entire process, I'm still never going to live like I did before. And I'm not saying that that's a terrible thing. Like, your life being changed and just trusting in God, this will lead me somewhere greater. And I hope to get well enough to, really be able to help other people, and not just make videos. But it's a for life, thing, and it's forever changes. And too many blank moments in a video gets really, really boring. But I kind of don't know what to say. When I walked out of the doctor's office, I started to have a panic attack because you're told you have to throw away everything you own that's not, plastic or, laminated, treated wood, and then you clean it. I'm kind of a photo freak, and so even within my daughter's first year of life, I think I have 6 or 7 albums, photo albums, and spent, countless hours, putting them all together, and I have those memories, which is great. And, a lot of it I do have on memory cards, and, we'll be able to scan photos, which I feel terrible about because honestly, there's thousands and thousands of photos. My daughter's almost 9. That's 9 years of pictures, and I take a lot. And I stopped printing them out 4 years ago, and that's still how many pictures I have. And that's how far behind I am on getting them printed, which I'm happy about now because I would just have to get rid of them. And it's not cheap. So, but it's letting all of that part of your life go and being able to have detachment and, throwing away all the photo albums and, just everything. I keep, little shoe boxes for both my kids of like every, special moment or event. And, it's really important to you, and you think about building a home and, your family in it and what it would be like and all the things that you would have and everything I've ever worked for, I have to throw away now and start my life over and in a totally different way. So it's been really hard. It's been a week and a half since I saw the doctor, and it's been really hard. And I just wanted to, just give you an update and let you know that was going on, and hopefully I can still make a better, more put together video after this, but I did want to at least, put something up to inform even more. So I hope this was helpful, and I will be putting another video up soon.